I'm going to show you how to make the ratatouille pancake now. I'm going to start off by showing you how to make the ratatouille. So first, I like to do it in a wok because it's quite practical, easy to cook with. Right, so I've got a little bit of oil in there, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. That's now lovely and hot. I'll show you what ingredients we're going to use. For my ratatouille, I use onions, peppers, aubergine, courgette, and herbs I'll be using, basil, parsley, rosemary and thyme, and I'm going to put some garlic in it as well. Also tomatoes. Right, so I'm going to start off by adding some onions. And then a little bit of garlic. You can put as much garlic as you like. I'm going to put about 3 or 4 cloves worth in because I really like garlic. And then I've got rosemary and thyme here. Gonna put quite a generous sprinkling of that in. Okay, and season the onions with a bit of salt and pepper. Right, now the onions are starting to brown up a little bit, we're going to add the rest of the vegetables. So we're going to put in our peppers, aubergine, and courgettes. We're going to put in the fresh herbs last minute, the basil and the parsley, just to make sure they retain all their flavour as much as possible. And that will take about, you want to cook that for about 5 minutes or so. When your vegetables are looking lovely and brown, put in your chopped tomatoes. Okay, so we put a few more ingredients in now, so it's important to season as we go. So we're going to put in a little bit of salt, pepper, and with tomato I always put in a little bit of sugar. Yeah, tomato is acidic, so it's quite important to make sure you put a bit of sugar in with it to cancel the acidity and balance the flavours nicely. And now we're nearly ready. I'm going to add in the fresh herbs. So I've got some parsley, and I'll put parsley in, and basil. There we go. It can be quite generous with the basil because the basil gives it lots of flavour. There we go. Just give that a stir around. Once that's been simmering away for about 20 minutes or so, the sauce will reduce down a little bit, the vegetables will be a lot more cooked, and you'll end up with something that looks a lot like this. There we go. Okay, and while we're waiting for that to cook on the other side, we can put in our ratatouille filling. You don't want to put too much because otherwise you're going to drown it. Just put a tiny little bit, that's it. Okay, we're going to fold in the sides first. Careful with your fingers, it's very hot. Okay, and then fold in the top and tail. Okay, and now we're going to flip it. There we go. And if it's a nice non-stick pan, it should just slide straight out of the pan. And finish with a little bit of parsley.